All right. Welcome everyone. Glad you all came. Again, my name is the ratmaster2000, Daryl Sandell. So basically, we've all been excited. Villains 4 is out. So I figured I had my box. So I give everybody a look at what came in. I'm going to go ahead and get started right now. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the box. Later on, I'm going to have an in-depth look at all the expansions, the add-ons. But right now, basically, just going to open up the box um, and show you guys what came in. Basically, what we're going to look for, two, I know a lot of people have been reporting that the Moss Beard wasn't in their shipments in the U.S. 5 or 6 people commented that in the Reaper forums. Also, the flight pole missing from the Dragon Turtle. A couple problems with the paint sets being mixed up. A couple people saying they've been having problems with Mumlac. Uh, the Dread Mirror number 415 not having a base. High rollers issues. Some of the plinths, people have been getting the plinths either all smooth or all distressed. Um, yeah, basically that's what we're gonna look at. Another thing, for anybody who's never been on the Kickstarter before, this is actually my first one. Um, I know somebody in one of their live streams was mentioning retail boxes for the expansions. That's actually not the way it works. Basically, they have everything grouped together certain ways, certain groupings of the different figures. So basically, it's not retail. Once it hits retail, basically it's just individual miniatures. Give me 1 second. I'm noticing that door's giving us really bad glare, so hold on. All right, so I'm gonna get started right now. And basically, I know what everybody's waiting for. We're gonna be looking at that baby right there. Yeah, that baby right there. We're gonna go ahead and unbox this right now. I'm gonna put it here on the floor. Um, yeah, sorry, I'm not able to open it up and have it. I don't have two cameras. I just have the one on the computer. So basically, we're gonna go ahead and start. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the straps here. All right. Get my X-Acto knife out. All right. All right. Yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting yesterday when my UPS driver comes up. He's coming down the street and I almost thought he was gonna miss the house, and then he pulls up and it's like he's not really sure this is where this box is supposed to be. And he comes running up with the box and goes, "Yeah, it's heavy." I'm like, "Yeah, it is. 36 pounds." Okay, let's open this up. Wow, they actually, unlike some of the other people unpacking the box, they actually put a lot of bubble wrap in here. I'm gonna put that over there. Wow. So basically, for this big box, there's a space about this big from where most of the stuff is packed. So they actually, I ordered a lot of bases. In the description, you can see bases and everything I got. There's a couple of duplicates. I wasn't going to put them all, the duplicates, but we do have a lot. But yeah, there's a lot of the bases. Ordered a lot of bases. I mean, ordered some of the big ones, big bases. And what's really cool is they put them all in Ziploc baggies. That's going to be really useful. You can either use them, for keeping the bases in there, or putting some of the miniatures in. But yeah, there's some bases there, more bases, bases, bases. I mean, basically the top of this bag is just the bases. Let's see if I can pull them all together. Oh my gosh. What was I thinking? This is some of the clear flight poles that you're able to order. more bases. Alright, I think that's it for the bases now. Okay. So, and as I put in the description before, like I said, I'm going to do more in-depth of everything. I just wanted everybody to see what was coming in the box. Here we have the individual small worlds. Now, basically, the way if you did any extras of the core set, basically the way the core set is the same way these bags are. So when if you get the core set, this is the way the small worlds are going to be coming. This is the villagers, and it looks like the villagers themselves, they're pretty much all assembled. There's nothing to put together except for the big cart. There's a, let's see, this is one bag of the Rocky Red Dragons. Looks like a little bit of assembly needs to be done on it. And there should be another bag of that because I did order 2. Man, this is my first bag of the high rollers. High rollers there. Wow. Okay, this is the big HP Lovecraft Gnarly. Basically, that wasn't mine. I ordered that for a friend. We have. This is all the Rock. We Will Rock You. Pretty big bag. Let's see here. We got the Dance of Death. You know, as big as that model is, it's going to be over a foot tall. I'm surprised they were able to get all of that in that one little bag. That's amazing. Here's some of the clear bases for the clear flex holes that came on. This is my second bag of Rocky. As I said, as you can see, there's a few sprues, a lot of assembly on them, it looks like. There's the Hill Giants right here. Basically, assembly on there. Gonna be a lot of. That's another thing that with this Kickstarter, unlike the first 3, they were always pretty much for the most part, unless they were like the big orcs and stuff and bugbears, I think. There wasn't a lot of assembly, but over the first 3 Kickstarters, they noticed a lot of the shipping. There was a lot of bendiness, a lot of figures that were not deformed. So they decided to go with sprues this time. So I think that was a good idea. A little more work, but as a lot of people have been commenting in the Reaper forums, some of the new models like the Owlbear and the Troll and the Freedy that they released as a freebie, there was a lot of big gaps, a lot of holes. So I think allowing you to assemble them yourself was a good choice. So like I said, that's what's happening with a lot of these. It's going to be a lot of assembly, but I think you're going to be a lot better with the quality you get out of it. So let's go on here. There's a Nargaloth, the big Balrog type of character. That's going to need assembly. Oh, well, this is interesting. Very interesting. So, let me see if I can find the other one. There's 3. And this is interesting now. For those of you who ordered the statues, the Amazon, excuse me, the Amazon and the Spartans, it looks like these are all 3 bags of the bases. So it looks like what they did with the bases and the shields and everything but the statues, they put them in individual bags. They're not even actually marked. I know there was a lot of issues that people were having where they were getting just all smooth or all distressed. And from these bags, it looks. Oh wait, that's not one. I apologize. This isn't the one. This is actually one of the Hill Giants, I think, or the Monster set. We're gonna have to open that one. But yeah, it looks like we got this. Looks like they might have put all the smooth and all the distress together. So that may have been where some of the issues were that people have been having. We got the extra set of monsters. Again, like I said, if you got the core set, this is how they're going to be in the bag. In hindsight, I wish I would have just ordered a second set of core set, because after I added it all up, I was like, I would have been better off just ordering just another core set. Here's the ape attack, and it looks like that's gonna need assembly. It looks like right here we got the body, and then you got to attach the head. So a lot of assembly on this one. I don't know. We're gonna wait to see if that's gonna make people happy or sad. I think it's a good idea that we have to assemble them ourselves to cut down on a lot of the issues of gaps and bending weapons. Here's one of the add-ons. This is the rates. Let me see if I can get it in there so you guys can see it. So those are pretty much all assembled. So that's pretty awesome. Nothing to put together there. I did order 3 sets of them because they come with 6. So I'm going to make 2 groups of 9 and probably do some weapon swaps on them and make myself my own set of ring rates. Here's the second bag of rates. This is crazy. My desk is almost full already, and I'm not even halfway through this box. That's crazy. As I said before, it's a 36-pound box. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't want to tell the exact amount of how much I paid because it's kind of crazy, but let's just say it's just south of $1,000. So, yeah, I'm going to be busy for quite a while. Painting these up, maybe putting some on eBay, painted up. Not sure. Maybe put some in the box of Goodwill. Some of you are familiar with what happens over in the Reaper forums, the box of Goodwill. Yeah, definitely a lot of stuff to trade. A lot of good stuff. Here's Blacktooth Terror. The base is really nice. So the base is separate. Big old cavity. I know a lot of people were mentioning that in the Reaper forums. Not exactly sure why. As I had mentioned in the forums, I was having this idea with this big cavity to run like a aluminum pipe up its neck and do like maybe the breath weapon like a Godzilla. But looking at the head, that might not be possible. But we'll see. Another set of the bases. I'm not sure why they did them separate and then decided to not put the statues in them. There's the extra set of the dire beasts. Again, this is the way they'll be if you got the core set in bags like that. The extra set of Sophie and friends. Looks like we're gonna have to assemble a lot of those. The only one that isn't is the Bard right here. I know it's a little hard to see. I apologize. But there's the Bard. She is one solid separate piece. Oh, excuse me, one solid single piece. Here's the Ghost Pirates. As you can see, they are all assembled and in translucent green. So I know a lot of people ask the question, the translucent, you don't want to lose the translucency. I've been doing airbrush for a while. Not real great at it, but I know how to use one. So I got the Sotar for the during the Black Friday last Christmas from Badger, and one of the things I got was some of the ghost tints. So what I'm probably going to do is hit these with the ghost tints and see how that's going to work on these. So I'm real excited about that. Another bag of the statues. What it actually looks like is the statues are actually multi-piece in here as well. I don't know why they're not marked on the bag as statues. Everything else seems to be marked, so that's unusual. Here's the fire giant huntsman, all in pieces. So that's going to be something to assemble. Maybe when I do a later video, I'll go ahead and show it all assembled. Here is the bag of horror, the horror breakout. Some of the figures, as you can see right there, are assembled. Uh, doesn't look like too much assembly on this one. There's the crypt right here. Nice solid piece of the crypt. Here is the Thunderhoof Behemoth. So it's headless. No, I'm kidding. There's its head right there. So not too much assembly on that one, which is really good. That's a good thing. Here is Blacksting, all in pieces. The wings. There you can see through the bag the big old honking piece of scenery. It's awesome. There's the Hill Giant Huntsman. Another one we're going to have to assemble. There's another bag of high rollers. It's got 2 bags of those. I know one of the issues someone said that the bases for the 10-sided and 12-sided were the same. So once I get a chance to take them all out and put them on their bases, we'll see if everything matches up. Man. Again, it's kind of crazy. I did not know there was going to be this much in this box. Alright. Here is the Dragon Turtle. In several pieces again. Now, one of the issues a lot of people were saying they had on this one, and I'm trying to find it, is that the clear post was missing in their bag. And honestly, I don't want to open this up right now on live because I'm afraid of losing the pieces. But I do not see. I mean, it's a lot of gray plastic in here. I think a clear piece would pretty much jump right out, but I am not seeing one in this bag either. So when I get a little better chance offline, I'll go ahead and take a look, see if it's in the bag. If not, I'll report it to Reaper. But yeah, I mean, you can see that. I mean, just this bit. This is just the base alone right here. That's just the base right there, and that's huge. I mean, it's like this big. Detailed treasure, pretty awesome. I do hope that the clear piece to hang the dragon turtles in there. If not, I can always go down to Hobby Lobby and get a piece of styrene. Oh, awesome. Okay, so one of the other things people were saying that, excuse me, they weren't getting Mossbeard in their box. Thankfully, I got mine. And, I mean, look at the size of this. This is Mossbeard. This is basically Treebeard from Lord of the Rings. I mean, that's the bag of him right there. So he's going to be huge. I mean, I'm assuming he's probably going to be about, I don't know, maybe this, that big. He's going to be big. It's over a foot tall, if I remember right. And he's multi-part all in pieces. So, if you got your orders already or you're going to be getting your orders, you're going to know if you're missing Mossbeard. That's kind of a big bag to miss when you're unboxing everything. Another bag of the statues. So I thought the statue would have been a lot bigger, in my opinion. From the pictures that they showed online, now I know why these were only $5 for 2 of them. They're actually kind of small now that I see them. I thought the statues would have been a lot bigger. I don't know why. So maybe it's all in this bag, and obviously there's some assembly on it. So that's about my 3rd or 4th one I pulled out of the bag. I actually got 2 of the Spartans and 6 of the Amazons because my thinking was I was going to take 2 of them, paint them probably up and sell them, and I was going to take 2 of the sets and take the plinths and use them for other things. So that's why I got so many. Okay, and these aren't. This is kind of strange. These aren't marked, but these. Oh wow, she doesn't have her head on. So these are the Frost Giant Huntress right there. And from a lot of the pictures, I'm sure when I take it out of this bag, it might be different. But a lot of these pictures, it's supposed to be a Frost Giant, the female Huntress Frost Giant. and in the pictures, and even looking at her right now, for some reason, it looks like a masculine elf. I don't know why, but she is huge. They are very huge, big models. The other one, actually, you're gonna have to glue on the head. That's the other frost giant right there. I know it's hard to see because in the bag. Let me take it out. There's these. Seems like a lot of the add-ons and even some of the bags that came with the core set actually come in bags, so that's kind of cool. Comes in Ziploc baggies. And see, so there she is, the huntress. Let's see if it's going to show up on screen. As you can see, somewhere in there's the caribou on her back. I know a lot of people are excited, me included, when they said that the huntress is going to be have the caribou on the back. So there is the other frost giant, as you can see, headless. And the head's down there, so that's going to be some gluing on that one. That's kind of cool. Man. There's the zombie dragon. Again, another multi-piece. I mean, I don't think any of us are shocked that was going to be. But there's the zombie dragon. The detail on this is really awesome. I'm looking forward to putting this one together and building it up. All right. The snake. I know a lot of people are excited about this one. I mean, look at that. That is a huge snake. It's in bone black. I mean, it's a solid piece. And if you feel this, I mean, it's not bending at all. It is a solid piece in bones black, and it really detail works really awesome. So let's see what else we got here. Well, we're almost down to the bags. I'm almost done with all the bags. I haven't even gotten to the core set yet. So you can imagine how much I pulled out so far. We're not even to the core set or any expansions. But yeah, I know the snake was one of the things people were really looking forward to. Oh, okay. So this is the trolls. This is how the trolls add-on came. I don't know why they didn't mark it. It's weird. On some of the bags, they tell you what's in the bag. Some of these are just in a Ziploc bag. But I know this is the troll bag because I see a troll arm right here. But more importantly, let's see if that can show up. There's the pug dog. And somewhere in here, there it is. There it is right there. There it is right there. I don't know if you can see it real well, but that's the battering ham. That was basically that was one of my last things. The last two things that I put on in the pledge manager before it closed was those trolls and the chronoscope, because I figured why not? I got the other expansions, I might as well get that too. And the reason that I got the trolls was because of that pig right there. All right, and here's a bag of the elves that are in the core set. Again, they'll come just like this in your core set box. My third set of rates right there. And finally, this big bag, this big hunking bag, I'm almost positive. Let me put some of these down. I'm sorry, they're falling off the table here. Or maybe I already saw the villager's bag. I hope. It's the rulers of hell in pieces. There's cloaks, like the only other cloaks there. There's another one. One of the not bad, but one of the things I was disappointed about when they were doing these rulers, the female was going to be left-handed. For whatever reason, she got turned to right-handed. And not a deal breaker, but still kind of disappointed about that. Whew, man, that was 24 minutes just for that. So let me put these down here real quick so I get some room on the table here. Okay, so one of the last add-ons, and I'm not sure why this was this way, but it's kind of cool. the Lord of the Jungle is in the box. Big elephant sitting on the throne. It's one of the only add-ons that are boxed. I'm not sure why. Maybe this is one of the later free minis that's going to come along. The Dreadmere expansion. As we can see on the Dreadmere expansion, it has the big old juggernaut on the box. And as Ron said in many videos on Reaper Live, this is not in this box. This is actually in fan favorites. So basically, it was just a video editing error. Here is the big old Lost Valley expansion. Dinosaurs galore. There's also some of the shamans. Basically, there's a set in here. The characters look like the Morlocks from Time Machine. So those were pretty awesome. I'm really excited to get those. We have the fan favorites expansion. Very cool. I'm not sure why the camera's doing this backwards. But there's the fan favorites expansion. Here is Dark Reach. Very excited about opening those up. This box. This is the core set. Pretty big box. Pretty awesome. Really glad to see that in here. I'll look at those in a minute. And here is the undoubtedly the smallest expansion of the set, the Chronoscope. But a lot of you asked. I did a survey in the Reaper forums saying which one did you want to see unboxed first when I do my in-depth reviews. Like I said, we're not going to do that now because I'd have minis all over, and my 4-year-old would have them all over the house. I'd never see them again. So we ain't doing that today. But I will have in future videos, not live streams, but in future videos, I'll go ahead and break all these out, give an in-depth review, tell you about the quality of what they look like. And this has been the most requested one in the forums. Got more votes than anything else. Dreadmere came in a close second. Let me make sure about that. Bring up my iPad here. Yeah, Dreadmere was the close second. But this is the one that undoubtedly got the most votes. Everybody wants to see this one. I know there's an IMEF Bulldog in here. Everybody was excited about it. It's huge. It has multiple parts. So I'm excited about opening this box later off screen and seeing what this looks like. So this will be the first one we do. This will be the in-depth review of Chronoscope because everybody voted for it. And, the big daddies of them all. Oh, no, this is interesting. Oh, yes. So interesting. So a lot of the people's boxes, had boxes smaller than me, obviously. 36 pounds, that's crazy. All this stuff was loose. This is all the paperwork, Bones Black advertisement, how to paint, base, the priming, base coating, dry brushing, all that. Here's the new master paints. There's a card for ReaperCon. For those of you who are able to go, there's the ReaperCon card advertising that. So that's all in this. I got excited for a minute because I thought maybe they threw in the new Bones catalog in here. But they didn't. But what is cool is there's Izzy's art book. There's Izzy's art book. And even in this picture, as you see, she is, she is left-handed. See, she's holding that with her left hand. See, left hand, she's holding it this way. She was originally going to be left-handed. Why they made the change to right-handed, I'm not sure. On the back cover is obviously the heroes that were prominently displayed in the Kickstarter. yeah, so I'm really looking forward to for this one. And what I'm interested to see, because on the first page it's you who followed along with me on the Kickstarter. This is the first comic strip. So I'm interested in looking through this art book to see if they actually, because I know during the Kickstarter they said, "Oh, well, we're not going to finish the storyline," which I was really disappointed because it was kind of funny. I mean, it's the little things, but I'm gonna look through this art book and see if maybe they finished the whole comic in here. That would be cool. That would be cool. Here's Innkeeper Sophie right there. There's the original concept art for one of the Frost Giants. So yeah, it's all black and white, but it's really nice artwork. Make a quick scroll through here. A lot of the Myconids. Here is the Herbalist from the Dreadmere expansion. Some more pictures of Dreadmere. And what I think is really cool is there's this picture right here. I'm not sure if we got this one in the Kickstarter. That pumpkin-headed guy. That's kind of cool. But no, sadly, yeah, they did not finish the comic. They just used that one picture. That's kind of sad, but it is what it is. And last but not least, wrapping up this unboxing. And thank you for all who came to watch it, or who are going to watch it after it gets archived. I'm not going to open these now, but that's what Argent came in. That's Argent right there. So just looking at the size of this box, I'm scared to see what it looks like inside. What I'm really scared about is I have two of them. So I'm really excited about looking that over, seeing what it looks like. But that's the unboxing. So like I said, we're going to have some in-depth expansion unboxings later, give an in-depth review of everything that came in expansions. If there's anything down in the comments below when this video gets archived, let me know what you'd like to see. Like I said, I got all 5 expansions, one of each. I didn't get any extras. I also got the core set. Yeah, so we're going to be showing those here in the next couple weeks. May not be the next day or two. I got to inventory everything. I mean, you saw me take everything out. It took a half hour to get through the whole box. I didn't even open anything hardly except for a few. Yeah, it was a lot. And just before we get done, let me put these down here. Oh, that's kind of scary. I just noticed in the Lost Valley box as I'm putting it away. Let's see if it shows up on film here. Yeah, there's a little bit of a bump there. I know a lot of people are having problems with Mumlac. I hope that's not Mumlac's tusk sticking through the box and breaking. But one of the last things I'm going to look at before we go is a lot of people are having problems with the paint set. So here's Bones 4, set 1B, and Bones 4, set 2A. And then Bones 4, set 2B, and Bones 4, set 1A. 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. So I should, in theory, have a complete set of them all. And we'll go ahead and break these out here. So yeah, Wolf Gray. This is Candlelight Yellow. Warrior Flesh. Desert Stone. So yeah, basically these are the original sets, which are, let's see. Yeah, see, these say set 2B, and this is actually the paint set A. So I'm not sure why they did 2B on that one. I would have thought they would use 1A. In comparison to set 1B, when we open this should be the new paints, like the Sorceress Mist. Yeah, see, red neon glow. I'm not sure if these are the old sets. Runic glow. Yeah, sorceress mist. So basically, that's the deal there with those. So they're all complete. I mean, like I said, I got the whole thing, so I'm gonna look through and make sure for sure. But it looks like they're all here. I know a lot of people got one of the A set and one of the B set, and I think that's probably because of the way, like I said, set 1A is actually set B, paint set B that was on the Kickstarter. And one of the other things that's interesting is 2B and 2B and 1B. No, yeah, 1B, 2A, and 1A all say Masterclass, but for some reason 2B says Pathfinder, so I'm not sure why that is. They hadn't even introduced the Pathfinder sets yet. So that's basically it. Again, I said, comment down below if there's something special you want to see when I do the Chronoscope or in any of the other expansions when I do the in-depth reviews. Thank you so much for watching my Kickstarter unboxing. I appreciate it. It's a lot of stuff. Going to be busy for a long time. Again, thank you for coming, and you guys have a great day.